You know what's even worse than eating shit pie? It's when you keep on eating it. So what is it, how is it served, and how do you finally get to put down the spoon? Hi, I'm Judymay Murphy, and here's where we gather to make sure that you get to transform your life from the inside out. Those of us who are more sensitive, more conscientious, perhaps have people pleaser kind of tendencies, we do tend to get served shit pie more often than most. So what exactly is it? Well, I'll tell you what it's not. It's not a great big obvious thing where you know that you're being served a raw deal, where someone is coming at you in a really, really toxic way, where this is definitely not on, this situation is definitely not fair. That is more overt kind of abuse. The kind of abuse that we're talking about here, or if you prefer to call it something else like difficulty, the kind of difficulty that we're looking at is, what if everything around is just delicious and yummy, except there's this one element of it that when it's kind of baked into the mix, it really doesn't work for you. Suppose that you are crazy in love with someone and they are such a good person to date. They are on fire, they're funny, they help make plans, but then they're also a workaholic. So yeah, you have a great time when you're out with them, but they cancel dates on you. They think that you can be cancelled if anything comes up for their work. They want to be in the office and you're kind of like the second choice if they can't be in the office. Well, that's an example of a shit pie. There is so much that's good that you are tempted to just say, well, you know what, I can put up with that. But think about it as an actual shit pie. If I told you, you know what, yes, there's all this delicious, yummy fruit and pastry, but I've stirred in 1 teaspoon of shit, would you eat that pie? Would you consciously want that? Well, that's what we're talking about here. When it comes to eating shit pie, there are 3 things that you need to know. Step 1 is to get really, really clear on what isn't working for you. Because we can get very distracted by the good stuff, but when we really focus in and say, you know what, I'm not getting enough time from this person, I'm not getting enough attention. Or maybe it's that somebody is nice most of the time, but then they drink, or then they become really critical suddenly. Or perhaps it's that you really, really love your job, but you don't love the fact that you are the only one that's staying all night catching up on the reports. So get very, very focused, very clear on exactly what it is that's feeling not good to you. Step 2, voice your discontent. Do it once and do it clearly. So very often we want to sort of mix everything up together. What we're going to do is we're going to say, this is what works for me. So this is what I love about working for this company. This is what I love about being in this relationship with you. This is what I love about having you as a brother or a sister. And then you say, and this really isn't working for me. And make sure that you don't get into a back and forth about it, that it doesn't become this little battle where they try and prove to you that you shouldn't want that thing, or you're somehow misinformed about it, or you're overreacting. Just say, this is important to me. And then be quiet. Be quiet, just walk away, and now it's theirs. Now it's theirs to sort. And as more sensitive people, we very often think that everything is ours to sort, but we're not going to be doing that anymore. Step 3 is to then notice what kind of results you're getting. Is it that, yes, they've changed? Is it that they're making an effort and they're going to get there? Or is it that they're kind of just maybe pleasing you a little bit and then disregarding everything that you've said? You don't have to tolerate this. If something really isn't working for you, you get to say no and to walk away. And that's what you need to do, to have the courage to walk away, knowing that there are perfectly great non-shit pies out there. There are great relationships. There are wonderful job opportunities. There are loving, supportive people. It's not that you have to take the very, very bad with the very, very good. So, have courage. Remember that this is your life and you get to live it on your terms. So let me know what it is that you want to hear about. Is there an area of your life that's particularly tricky that I can help you to transform? We really want to make sure that you feel involved in this community. So leave it in the comments below, stay in touch, ring that bell, you know what to do, and we will see you very, very soon. You've got this.